Guys, I'm back. Hey. Today's video is gonna be a We good? Today's video is gonna be a book haul. So this video is gonna be pretty quick. I just wanted to hop on and kind of let you know I got some books being added to my shelf that I've not shown you guys yet. And they're all from Amazon. So some have been recommended from YouTube, but they were all purchased on Amazon. Most of them I deep dived into the world of Amazon looking for just some new stuff to read. So first on my list, let's do this. This is a man hockey romance. Man, male, whatever. Hockey romance, and they do a really good job. They've done a really good job balancing the romance with the hockey. I've read 2 other hockey books on my shelves, and neither of them came close to really incorporating hockey as much as this book did in the story, and it did it really, really well. They started out as roommates, teammates, best friends, and became partners. And I think it's a really awesome book, a very emotional read. It's easy to connect to. It wasn't just about being physical. She did a really, really good job with this. Author did a really good job of telling the story and making it an honest to goodness romance and not just some steamy first times on a page with some guys who just so happen to be in hockey. No, this is a 5 out of 5. She did really well. I would recommend books from this author. I'm not a person who typically does that, but I really appreciate her work. So this is a really good first read. It's the only book out of the books that I'm going to show you guys today that I did actually read. Next on my list that I want to go ahead and read is The Right Move. This book has been all over YouTube. I look at a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of people seem to like this book. And so I'm going to go ahead and give this a read. It's a basketball romance, and I believe it's forced proximity or something of the nature. Basically, this guy, I think, rents out his room to some girl, like a friend of a friend, and it's their romance. So it's supposed to be really sweet, maybe a little bit of a slow burn. I don't know. But it's another sports romance. This time it's basketball. All right. Next, we have The Hookup Experiment. From the little that I can recall when I was doing my deep dive on Amazon looking for books, this main female character is doing some kind of experiment. I don't know the full ins and outs of the experiment that she's putting on, but this guy plays a part in it, and it looks like an interracial romance. But that's about all I got for you for this one. So this one should be interesting. It's one of the ones with the people on the cover. I usually don't go for books with the people on the cover, but I just needed something light, and I thought that this haul was the perfect time to incorporate some different covers, some covers with the cartoons on the characters, some potential romantic comedies, if you will. So this looks like it's going to be fun. The little blurb at the bottom says he's ready to get out of his head and into her research. So this is probably going to be a little steamy for sure. Okay. Next we've got Don't You Dare. This is, from what I can recall, a male romance as well. This one's gonna be, I think, 2 friends getting together. I guess it starts with a dare. It looks like a party game, a dare, a single kiss. So interesting. Don't know much more about that. I don't know much more than that about this book. Can you tell I'm having a situation right now? Like, can I get my speech together? All right, next on my list, we'll go here. No Control. This is a dark romance. I don't know how it's where it stems from, how it is that it becomes a dark romance. Okay, we got blood, we got a knife, pen, little image here says "Sweet Escape" on the little Polaroid photo. No clue what it's about. It says, "I read her words, I felt her soul, I knew she was destined to be mine." So that's all I got for you, but I got a feeling this is going to be interesting. I do love a good dark romance. This seems like it's going to be interesting. We'll see. I am someone who does search up trigger warnings as well. There's certain things that I'm not reading on page. I'm not reading assault on a page. I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to intentionally do that. Like, if I've decided that despite a romance having assault in the book, I'm going to read it anyway, I'm going to kind of feel it out. And if I see that it's getting ready to come up, I'm skipping it. I'm not reading any on-page assault. I'm not doing it. It's not for me. So hopefully that doesn't have it in it. But if I bought it, it either seems like something that is not completely surrounding the story, or it's something that's maybe just not even in the book. Hopefully the latter. All right, next we've got My Killer Vacation. I got this book because I thought it would be cool to read around vacation time, maybe summer specifically, because I am going to be taking some time off from work. So I thought this would be a nice, cool, quick read. Doesn't look like it's going to be long at all. It says it's a spicer? It says it's a spicy murder mystery. So should be interesting. From what I can recall when looking this book up, I think the main female character and her brother go somewhere on vacation. They find a dead body, and a detective shows up, or they call a detective, and it's her and the detective's romance. So I think that'd be interesting. That's what I remember. Maybe I just made that up. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I read that or heard that on YouTube or something like that. This is a book that I do not believe was recommended by YouTube, but I don't really recall. Iced Out. This is a male romance about two rivals. So these are not friends. Yeah, but they're on a hockey team. So another hockey romance for me. Yay. I've got no issues or no beef with it. It usually doesn't take me out of the story, them being hockey romances. And I'd rather read them all now than still be reading them later on in the year, when I think I should be reading more summertime books or more, I don't know, fantasy or thriller type books, because I feel like within the next however many months, I will be transitioning into more of a fantasy world or a murder mystery thriller type of mode. But right now I'm really in my romance thing. Romance is my number one favorite genre of books to go for. So genre category, whatever. But that's Iced Out. Next we'll talk about Return Policy. I did read the back of this book a little bit, just enough to skim what sport this was, because I do remember this being a sports book. Looks like this one's football. So it'll be a different sport. I don't know. I've not read a basketball romance yet. I've not read a football romance yet, but I've read now 3 hockey books, and I have, I think I just mentioned like 2 or 3 that I haven't read yet that are hockey. So I've read more than enough of hockey books. We're branching out. This is football. So this is a football romance. I believe this is man and female. And that's all I know about this book. Next we have Pretend You're Mine. These are, I believe, 2 best friends who pretend to be dating. I believe the blurb up top says, "I'm pretending I'm in love with my best friend. What could possibly go wrong?" So you know madness is going to ensue if that's what you got what could possibly go wrong? Everything. But we'll see what the everything is that supposedly does or does not go wrong. But that's what this one's about. This is a thicker girly, so this might be fun. They may flesh the characters out a little bit more, give us some background. One thing I do not like when my books do is when they go back in time. Do not hit me with a memory, hit me with a do you remember the time? Like, let's not do that, okay? Either you work backwards and you make it to the forward, or you briefly mention something that happened in the past, but don't take me there. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, show don't tell when it comes to storytelling and things like that, specifically movies and things like don't tell us what happened, show us what happened. Well, when I'm reading, tell me what happened, do not show me what happened. I don't care about what y'all had going on in the past. Y'all were probably dating 2 other different people. I don't care about them. Like, let's not do that. So I'm gonna hope none of these books do that. That is my least favorite thing. So there's that. Did I talk about everybody? I think. Did I talk about Offside with you guys already? No, I have not. Offside looks like it is a hockey romance. So this is the other hockey romance that I had not mentioned yet. This one is between an NHL, so National Hockey League, I think. This is about a media manager for the team and an actual player on the team. They are a star center. I don't know what that means in hockey world. I don't know what role he plays on the team, but he's in the NHL, so I'm assuming he's good, right? But they, I guess, hook up, and it didn't seem forbidden. It seemed more like just unprofessional. I don't know. But hey, this is the last book that I have to show you guys, and to hockey. So that's all of the books that I have and that I will be knocking out in the coming future. I will have more books to show you guys, or just to be reading in general. There's some books on my DNF shelf that you cannot see. Yeah, I don't think you can see. But there's some books down there that I've purchased and have started reading and didn't finish. Either it wasn't the right time, or I don't know, wasn't really feeling it, or just didn't like it. I think I only have one book over there that I actually just did not like and I'm wanting to get rid of. The rest of them, I do believe, are just ones that maybe not the right time, maybe got a little boring, and I'll pick it up another time or something like that. So there's that. But I'm glad I got to share with you guys all the books that I'll be reading not this year, because there's more to come, but all the books that I purchased to be reading this year. So it seems like it will be quite exciting these next few months. I don't know that they should take months. This book right here, I started reading it last Thursday. And it is now, today is Wednesday of the following week, right? So I read this last Thursday and today's Wednesday. But I finished this book yesterday. So from Thursday to Tuesday, I was reading this book. Technically, because I do know I took a break. There was a day in between that I didn't read. So this book took me about 3 or 4 something like days to finish. It wasn't bad. Really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But what I've learned is I want to stop forcing myself to read books fast. So my goal is to read to enjoy the books and not just to finish them, just to say, oh, another one on the notch, another one knocked off of my 50 book reading goal. My goal is to actually read and enjoy the 50 books. Of course, everyone's not going to be a winner, but I'm going to do the best that I can to pick all winners, and we'll see what we end up with. But here we go. These are all of the books that were in today's reading haul that will be added to my shelf back there. I'm sitting here trying to twist and turn. Like, 1, you can see the shelf, and 2, like, I can actually turn with all these books in my hand. All right. But thank you guys for watching. Tune in again next time. I should have either a reading vlog coming up next, or like an unboxing coming up next. for, well, I'm not going to tell you guys what it's for. I think it's really cool, and I think you might like it. And if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see me using it there quite often, this mystery thing that I've not told you what it is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Do what you want. I don't really care. Be safe. Okay, bye.